Hey guys, and happy Tuesday. Welcome to Live Tarot Tuesdays. If you guys are new to my channel, hi, hello, welcome. My name is Astaria, and I am live here every Tuesday, and we are doing live psychic tarot readings, okay? So here's what we have on the agenda today. I think it's 11. Let me just double check. I have 11 people on my schedule. Okay. 11 people that signed up for readings a few months back. So they signed back up on March 1st, guys. We have been on a wait list, and I am so excited to announce I'm literally counting down the weeks, guys. That next week will be the last week in August. So what does that mean? We only have one more month of wait list. So I'm like, oh my God, next week I can say we're down to the last month because it has been a 7-month wait list. I was like, oh my God, this is like, it was so overwhelming. I was like, we're never going to get at the end of this wait list. I've been trying to get it out so we can get back to live readings, right? So I'll be so excited next week to announce that we'll be going into the last week, right? Or the last month, that following week. So anyways, yeah. So we have 11 people scheduled today because they've been waiting since March 1st for their readings. So we have them to do. What else are we going to do today? We're going to play a fun psychic game. After the scheduled readings, we'll play the game. The winner of the psychic game gets to ask whatever questions they like. It's a little mini bonus reading. We'll do it here live, right? What else do we have going on today? Well, we're going to pull the oracle cards for brand new YouTube subscribers, meaning if you find my YouTube channel today and you do choose to subscribe for the very first time, if you subscribe today, I will pull you an oracle card. It's my way to say thank you. And the fourth thing we have going on today on this Fabulous Tuesdays is we do have donation readings. They do take top priority over everybody and everything. Okay. So that's what we got on the agenda today. And the first person up for the scheduled readings, actually, it looks like everybody is on the YouTube side. I'm live on Facebook and YouTube at the moment. I don't have any of my Facebook people up, but we're going to do 11 readings for my YouTube subscribers, and MD is the first one up. Let me check into the chat first. Brenda, hi, how are you? Hello. Happy to have you here. Angel Wings, always a pleasure. I love that you're always tuning in every Tuesday. Yes, we are going to play a game. We have the game going on every week right now. Yes, we have the game going on every week right now. Shanti, hi, hello, welcome. All right, guys, you know what I like to do first. We got to get the sage out, right? Got to get the sage out, and we got to clear the energy. We have to do it. So we're going to do this before we jump into any readings. Let's see. Let me get this going for a second. Anybody want some sage? You guys want some sage? I'll share my sage, right? You guys want some sage? Let me get it going here real good. You guys can just put your hands up. I invite you to close your eyes, take a deep breath, and say, I receive. I'm ready to receive. Something about receiving the energies. Let me get this, and I will send some your way. And I'm going to send some over here too, over there, all around for everybody. Mega Sharma from YouTube. Hello, hello, hello. So clearing the energy, clearing the space, clearing the air. There we go. We will keep this burning. Builders are being a planner. Hello, welcome. All right, guys, so I did my little spiel, so I don't want to keep repeating myself. We are going to jump into the first reading, but I know people will be jumping in and jumping out throughout the live, so I will break down the little agenda we have with the 4 things for today in between each readings. In the meantime, let's jump into the first reading, and it is for MD. Like I said, now MD does not have a question, so when there is no questions, we do general readings. One second. I know we're live on. Why is it not showing that we're live? Let me just double check this. I can see we are. It's very interesting because I see people in both of the comments. Just want to make sure it's not frozen. Oh, there it is. There it maybe it's my phone. Okay, anyway, sorry. I should have double checked because I don't want to go live and then people are like, what happened? Like, I don't see you, right? So as long as we're good. Richa, hi, hello from YouTube. Alejandro from Facebook, welcome, welcome. Upansa from YouTube, hello, welcome. Mega from YouTube, welcome. If you guys missed the intro, you guys can rewind back, and I already went through the 4 things we're going to do today. Other than that, I'm going to jump into MD's reading. Now, MD does not have a question. So like I said, no question. We'll do a general reading. So let's see what we have in store for MD on the YouTube side. Let's see. All right. So MD general reading. What's in store? Let me see. Let's see what we got. Whoa. Tough letting go. Knight of Swords. Queen of Swords, maybe a difficult more lesson. Two of Pentacles, things are still up in the air. Is this, Four of Swords? Somebody might be holding on to a grudge. Yeah, it's very interesting. The first thing I was kind of feeling is parents. Sometimes it's not a direct parent. It can be an in-law, somebody you look up to as like parental energies, right? It can be grandparents as well. It doesn't have to be, I don't think it's grandparents at all. But the judgment came in. There's the forgiveness. They're like, oh, are we having a hard time letting go? Or we have a hard time forgiving? Maybe that's what we need to do. We don't have to forget, but we do need to forgive. Here's the surrender moment, especially if this person is not going to change, and that's fine, right? That's not our job to change other people. We can accept them for who they are, but then we get into our energy, we find our peace, right? Forgiveness is always for self. And so as I see this, there is some mental conflict here, but I think the answer to get out of this is to go inward, do some reflection so you can forgive. It's only going to benefit you. Let me see. I don't know. I just heard master of your own destiny. So I think you can manifest this. Let me see. Manifest the forgiveness, right? What else do we got? Yeah, we've got Five of Swords, the Empress. Yeah, you can create yourself through all this darkness. Thank you, Brenda. I will do your reading in just 1 second. As soon as I finish this, let me know. Drop your question in the chat. Okay, Ten of Swords. You're close to wrapping this up. You're very close to letting go. Oh, forgiveness has been coming up a lot lately. It must be going on in the collective. Yeah, there's the 10 of Wands. We've got 2 10s. It's time to wrap this up. It's not time for them. It's time for you. Bring this back to self, right? Because once you do, you will feel so much lighter and freer. This is not your worry. This is not your battle. This is not your struggle anymore. I do think the energy is like, it's time, it's time, it's time. It's time to let this go for your mental freedom. Okay. Think about forgiveness for you. You will find your peace and your happiness once you do it. And you can still let them be over there. You're only in charge of your actions, your reactions. Everything else is outside of you, right? And we can't change that. Sometimes we can't change. Sometimes the situation can't be healed. But what I can do is I can accept you. I love you from over there. Like, you be here, I'm here, right? Now I'm going to let go because I deserve that peace, okay? So, MD, that is your reading. All right. All right, Brenda, you are up, Miss Beautiful Lady. What is your question? Let me just make sure it wasn't on the top of the chat anywhere. Let's see. I'm trying to adopt a cat. Oh my God. What should I look for to find my soul kitty? That is I'm so excited for you. Oh, I love cats. I always grew up with cats. And I rescued a cat about 7 years ago. Unfortunately, he passed in January, but then I rescued another one, this 4-week-old kitten. And I do plan on adopting another cat here after I move. And so, oh my God, I love that you have like space in your heart for this kitty. Let's see what we got. Okay, trying to adopt a cat. Let's see what you should look for. I love that you called it a soul kitty. And I'm honestly feeling like the cat might pick you. It's very interesting. Like, have you guys ever heard about like crystals pick you? It's like you're in a crystal shop, right? And you might go in and you're like, I need some ametrine, right? But then all of a sudden you're there and you're like, why is the pyrite calling me? I have to get it. And there's a whole dish of pyrite, but there's a one that like sparkles out just a little bit more. And you're like, oh, it has to be this one, not all the other ones. And it's just this one piece. And it's like the crystal that's calling you. I kind of feel like, because I'm like covered in chills as I'm saying this, Brenda, I feel like that's what's going to happen with your cat. Oh yeah. And I feel very like emotional. So like, I feel like I'm going to cry. That's the emotional tie you do have with this cat. You're trying to find find, wow, oh my God, I might really cry. You're trying to find your soul cat, and it literally is your soul cat because listen, we're all connected, right? And you may have like some people have pets and they're a very dear relationship, and you're like, oh my God, I love you like a child or something like that, or just it's your animal, right? But no, this is like your familiar, this is your cat. Like I feel it, the emotions that were coming up through me, this is not even you trying to find your soul cat. Like the energies, it's not even that they will align when they're supposed to. They're already in alignment, and I'm still covered in chills. But we're gonna pull some cards for you, Brenda, because it's so. Oh man, I think it's gonna be a female. I don't know if you're looking for a male or female. You know, I want to pull, but I was kind of getting pulled towards an orange tabby cat. But let me see. There's the Seven of Wands. Oh, you know what? Look at how many colors are in this card. What cat has a lot of colors? Maybe a calico, but let's see. That's just my first instincts. But look at the bottom of the deck. Look at all that orange. And I was like, why? Because that's what I was like, is it orange tabby? That's so interesting. Sometimes I hear stuff and I'm like so reluctant to say stuff. I don't necessarily, what does that mean? Let's pull cards on it. Hold on. Because I heard a name in my head, but I don't think that's what you're going to name the cat. Yeah, there's the Hermit. But I think it might be more signifying the female because I heard Charlotte in my head. I'm like, I don't, it feels like it lights me up, but I don't know if that's what you're going to name the cat. I mean, unless that's like a past life energy. There's the Queen of Swords and the Four of Wands, the union, the alignment energy. I love that. Okay, now let's go into, you said, what should you look for, right? Where is it? What should I look for when trying to find your soul kitty? Oh, love. Awesome. Okay. We've also got Five of Cups. I don't think it matters. That's the Five of Cups. It's good or bad. Either way, you'll be fine. But here's what I want to say. It's not even that. Like, yeah, there's the Empress creating a new reality. Feminine energy. That's a mother energy too, right? Meaning that you can be, oh, there's the Four of Pentacles. You're the caretaker. There's a lot of healing with this energy, right? You're like going to be that motherly type. Oh my God, there's a cat in this card. I'm like staring at the card. I'm like, why am I staring at her dress? Why am I staring at her dress? I'm looking at her dress and there's a freaking cat in her lap. Oh my God. Do you see that cat? I can't even. What kind of cat is that? There's no cats in any of these other cards that came out. Whoa, I think we got your answer because the bottom of the deck is the sun, and that's the yes, yes, positive, positive, positive. What kind of cat is that? Do you know what kind of cat that is, Brenda, or anybody? If anybody knows, drop it in the chat. But listen, if you find a cat like that, what are the chances? I only have 6 cards out, and one of them has a cat on her lap. I feel it's already been decided, though. It's going to be a feeling. Here's what I'm going to say, Brenna. It's going to be a feeling. And I don't know where you're adopting a cat, but let me just give you an example. Let's say you're at a pet store like Petco or something, and they got like 6 cats, right, in the glass behind the thing, and one of them might just speak to your soul. I think that's that soul connection. That's what I'm going to say. You're going to go with. It's going to be a feeling, just like how I started off. Like the crystals pick you. I think the cat's going to pick you because I think it's already decided. It's not even a matter of when. I feel like the energy is already aligned. And so you're just going to be at the right place at the right time. If something feels forced, if you're there and you're just like, I don't know, like I want to rescue this cat, but it's not, it just doesn't feel right. It's going to be a feeling. That's how you'll know. You will know. It's like a tug, a pull. Uh, it looks like a Balinese. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Okay. Yeah. I'm like, wow, look at that cat. I can't even. Trust your heart. Listen, trust that intuition, whatever it guides it to. I think, listen, I'm going with this. All of the colors could just mean all the sparks. It lights up all of your chakra, all of the excitement, all of the energy, right? I'm going to go with the cat that's on here. Let me know if you have any more questions, Brenda, about the cat. Hello, Cassandra S. Hello, Pixie C. Princey, welcome, welcome, welcome all back. Alejandro says, and what about Cosmo? When? Cosmo, I just let him outside. He was trying to sleep in here, but ooh, I love it. 11 and a 1. 1, 1, 1. 11 watching, 1 hearts. 3 ones in a row. Alignment energy. He would end up taking a nap for a little bit, and then he'd wake up and he'd cry to go outside. He'd probably want to knock everything over. So I had to put, when I go live on Tuesdays, I have to put him outside, but he's outside. He loves it outside. He never wants to come in. I have to like bring him in at the end of the night. I'm like, Cosmo, it's nighttime. Let's go. Okay. All right. Let me reshuffle these. Can I take a picture of the card and send it to you? Absolutely. 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 And I believe, let me see. Where am I Instagram? Are we? Oh, I'll just send it to you through text. Never mind. Hello. Okay. Got it. All right. Thank you, Brenda. Nice connecting with you. All right. We are going to jump back into the second reading for today. Is for One Dot. One Dot also doesn't have a question, so we're going to do a general reading. Sandra S says, are readings still open? Good question. Thank you for asking. So here's what we have on the agenda today. I have 11 people signed up here for scheduled readings. They signed up back on March 1st. Yes, we've been on that long of a wait list, and the wait list is going all the way till the end of September. We are almost through the wait list. We have like 5 more weeks, and we're going to be all caught up. So we have the 11 people scheduled. After that, we're going to play a fun psychic game. The winner of the psychic game gets to ask whatever questions they want. It's the mini bonus reading. We do it here live. We have donation readings available, just like Brenda. They do take top priority. You're welcome, Brenda. And then we have for brand new YouTube subscribers, meaning today is the very first time you've ever subscribed to my YouTube channel. If you do subscribe for the first time today, I will pull you a oracle card. It's just my way to say thank you. So that's what we have on the agenda today. And let's jump into One Dot's reading. One Dot. Get this going. All right. Let's see. One Dot. What do we got? 3 of Wands. Waiting. 8 of Wands. Movement. Balance. Finally. Take it slow. A little moderation. Let me see what we got. Let's see what we got. We've got the Knight of Swords. Why is there hesitation there? Let's see what else we got. Okay. And 4 of Swords. Recovery period. Queen of Wands. Maybe from somebody else. Ooh, 4 of Wands. I like this. That was a purpose. Let me get the final outcome. That one too. Yeah. Justice. Thank you. That makes a lot of sense. Okay. 9 of Swords. Yep. Page of Cups. Okay. Somebody came into your life, and I can't tell you exactly the details, but there might have been some hurt words, some arguments, something didn't work out. Probably didn't feel a little bit fair the way it ended, especially from your side. Injustice energy. But here's the thing. Ooh, there's a couple of energies here. I want to highlight in this because there is another person. They came in to poke the bear. That was their job on the soul level, like soul contract energy. Poke, 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 trigger, antagonize, instigate them and bother you. Like, and so it was supposed to stir up some emotions. You were supposed to release something a little while back. Might even been a couple years back, like 2019. But listen, we have free will, and so it didn't get released then. And so your spirit guides brought in somebody else and said, "You're going to release it now." Right? We gave you the opportunity. You didn't take forth. That's fine. Free will, right? So we're going to bring in somebody else. Well, sometimes that next lesson might be a little bit harder. So it's poke, 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 instead of poke, 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 right? But again, they triggered you on purpose, okay? Because it was time to release this. I do see it being released. Finally, that justice will be paid. You can wrap up that soul cycle, and this is going to be done. That's one energy I want to touch on, okay? So if you've been going through this, just understand that was something we manifested on the higher realms with higher selves. Spirit guides kind of came in there, okay? The other thing I want to talk about here. Okay, been waiting on something, and I see a swift change, and I see this need to. It's very interesting. What is this? 1 second, because which way are we going with that? Okay, that makes more sense. something wants to take flight here, right? We were waiting and then momentum picked up. And then it kind of, whoa, I got everything I wanted for. But sometimes like I got a little overwhelmed by it. I didn't know it was going to be that much. So I'm taking a step back and I'm a little intimidated by it. It feels a little bit too much. But again, moderation here is going to be your way through. You don't have to have it all done today. Just know that a little bit at a time, because you are supposed to go forth on this path. Uh, I don't want you to retreat back in your shell and say no. I don't feel that's the answer. You might want to call on somebody else to help you with this, whatever this is. It's like, bam, it took off, and you're like, oh, I'm overwhelmed. Okay, I can't do this. It's too much, and I don't see you giving up, but you need a rest before you go forward. And I think you need to bring in somebody else to help. Yeah, I don't know if this all of a sudden I'm just feeling sharp pain right here. So literally, like, I mean, what am I gonna say about that? There's the hermit. Yeah, you don't have to do alone. Sometimes we hold stress and tension. Like some people ground in their shoulders, but sometimes we hold stress and tension. They're like literally simple things like getting a massage can loosen up the energies. But that also might be telling you also to relax, especially with the Four of Swords. You've got this. You're definitely more stronger than you think, and you can get through this. I just see another person here. Might be your guide. I don't know. Somebody to help you through this. But I feel like there is a need of assistance. So you should be working with somebody else, hiring somebody else, getting some assistance, some advice. There's some sound energy, maybe even some sound advice from somebody else that's kind of get you through this. It's a slow process. It doesn't need to be like, oh my God, it's all done today, whatever that is, that Eight of Swords or Eight of Wands, whatever took flight. But I also think that for your balance, it's going to be like moderation, just a little bit and a little bit and a little bit and a little bit. And that's how you're kind of going to get through it. But you don't like especially if you're carrying all your stress. I mainly feel it on my left side. So if you are carrying all that stress, the weight of the world there, release it, right? But I think it's more a physical thing because it feels like there's knots in me and I feel them going away as I'm talking. So that's why a massage might like greatly benefit you at this time. Okay, one dot. All right, beautiful. Going to wrap up that reading. That's for one dot. And the third person up today is for Momo. Momo is on the YouTube side and has a question. Hello, iTech. Hello, Anu. How are we doing? New subscriber. Thank you for subscribing, Anu. If you drop in hashtag YouTube, I will pull you a Oracle card. This is only for brand new YouTube subscribers, meaning you do subscribe today for the very first time. Let's jump into the third spot today. It's for Momo. Momo's question is, pitched a price on a new project. They said no. Will they come back and will I get it? We shall see. Well, let's look at it in two ways. Will they come back? Ace of Swords. That's a big fat hell yeah. Will you get it? Seven of Pentacles. That's the hard work. With an Knight of Cups. Yeah, that's the passion. Yeah, there's a little bit of work in here, but I think when you follow your passion, things align. There's a project here in alignment for you. I'm not sure if it's this one, but I'm going to say yes with this. It's taking a little bit of work. There's the Empress, the Three of Cups. It all works out. There's a joyous energy here. So yeah, I'm going to lean with that yes too. And especially the Empress is a 3 and another 3. These are like beauty, creation, joy, and God, following my passions, well deserved. Finally, I get my yes. So yeah, if you didn't get it with them, you got it with somebody else, but you got it by now. I feel like I very much want to highlight by now. I don't know. So Momo, I'm going to say yes and yes to your questions. Okay. All right. So up number 4 is Chanchal Kumari from YouTube. Hello, Pooja Gupta from YouTube. Hello, Guy. Lorchi, I might be pronouncing your last name wrong. I'm sorry, from Facebook. Hi. Oh, it says yesterday's Leo reading was so on. It's unbelievable. That's so awesome. Thanks for coming on and sharing, Guy. That makes me so happy when you guys, it resonates for you, right? Okay. Zanaiba Ali, hi from YouTube. Welcome. Thank you for subscribing. I'm a brand new YouTube subscribers, meaning you subscribed today for the very first time. I will pull you an oracle card. You guys just got to drop in hashtag YouTube in the comments. In the meantime, we're going to jump back into the fourth reading for today for Chanchal Kumari, who doesn't have a question. So we're going to do a general reading. Let me reset this. There we go. Okay, so a general reading. Oh, thank you for liking. General reading, Chanchal, Six of Swords. Where are we moving to? Moving on, transitions. Let's see what's happening. Chanchal. Is there a partner involved? There's a magician. Why is there creativity attached with that? Is this business? Ooh, something else flipped. Oh, God, and an ace. You get a magician and an ace. It's like new. Why? It's about time. You deserve it. The Six of Swords is always some kind of ending, but it can be transitional, right? I'm leaving from one place to go to another. Now, it doesn't actually have to mean like a physical job, like a moving job. I didn't even mean to say job. Wow. I was going to say it doesn't actually have to mean like home to home, like I'm moving home. Can be job, but something's changed, something's ended, something new is starting. I think it's actually already started, but let's see what this is. Yeah, Knight of Cups. A lot of purpose with that. I think it's like content. You're very happy. You're seeing the good in a lot of things at the moment. Very clear-headed. I don't know if that's where you're at a few months ago, but I think you are now. I'm hearing words. They're not words. It's a feeling. I'm trying to speak words. Precise. I think there's this precise, like swiftness with decisions needed. I don't know if you're already in that energy. If you are, that's awesome, amazing. But if you're not, it kind of feels like don't overthink and just act. Four of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, the Hermit. There was a reluctance to go. So if that was you were leaving a relationship, you might have been afraid to, but I think where you're at, or at least where you're going in this traveler's energy, it's very content. Let's see. Page of Cups. Yeah. Let me see. Seven of Cups. Your choice, your free will. Don't get trapped by an illusion. Knight of Swords. Let me get four more cards and we'll see what we got for Chanchal. 1, 2, Ten of Swords, Justice. God, they came out together. The ending needed to happen, right? It did. It was hard, but I got through it. I got to the other side, and I'm the victor because of it. Totally. Like, that's why I think you're already in it. Yeah, there's the King of Wands. Who's the fellow traveler that's with you? I think they're about to enter your life. This is somebody new. Let me see what this is. Unless you're going on a trip with somebody, there's something happening here. There's the High Priestess and the Four of Swords. Why is that no more? Did plans get canceled? What is this? Hold on a second. Yeah, the Hanged Man. Okay, it's not quite decided. Okay. Yeah, High Priestess and the Hanged Man. You might be dealing with the Pisces here. They might have it somewhere in their chart, right? It could be their Venus placement. It could be the moon, rising, sun. It could be anything. But I don't know. I felt really needed to say that something ended, right? And so here I am on this new journey, and I'm ready to try new things. I'm ready to go to places. I'm evolving, and maybe where you're at or who you're with, they didn't evolve with you, but now you're ascending. And here's this other person that's wanting to come in, and maybe that's the hesitation. It felt like you had plans with them, maybe plans fell through, but I don't think it's quite said and done. I think they're going to come back for a second come around. Not that whatever you just got out of, I don't think it has to do with that. I think that's completely over. I think there's a new you going on, but there's somebody brand new in your energy. It's like there's two travelers that are meeting because they're on the same vibrational path. Their reluctance might be pulling back, unless that's you, but somebody's reluctance is pulling back, but I don't think it's going to stay that way because I think they're going to come back and they're like, oh man, I'm sorry. Can we still do that trip? And maybe it's not a trip, but it's like that type of energy. Like you guys are still going somewhere together, right? It's just, I see you two on this traveler's energy. I'm gonna do that in air quotes because you might actually be traveling, but that might be in your energy of like exploring and trying new things, and you both are adventurous and you both are like going on that path together. What's the final outcome? King of Pentacles. Why is it a home? Like a feeling though. Page of Swords. Like I feel like I'm at home. I didn't actually mean a home. Nine of Wands. You're leaving behind something. What is that though? Eight of Wands in the wheel. Yeah. You're leaving behind something. I don't think it matters in the end. I think it's going to be fine. I don't know. I keep hearing the price to pay, but then it also might be the price to pay to get to the next level. I don't necessarily mean that in a bad way, though. How do I explain that? Let's see what that is. Yeah, there's the Emperor. Might be your pride, though. Okay. Yeah. Maybe that's what has to happen. That has to be let go. So how would I explain that with the price, right? Okay, I have to let go of this is the price to walk the spiritual path, right? This is what I have to do to be where I want to be or who I want to be or stuff like that. And it doesn't have to be this horrible thing because it's like, wow. That's so interesting. Give me a second. King of Cups, Five of Cups, and the Seven of Wands. Just keep looking forward, stay solution focused. We're leaving the past in the past. Some emotions might come up, regret, stuff like that. That's fine. I think it's going to be normal for you to feel that. But I think that as you keep focusing on the future and you stay in these high vibe energies and you align with that other traveler energy, I don't know, it feels very purposeful. I think you're going to be okay. Right? I don't want you to look back with regret and I want you to keep moving forward. This was a change that explain that. There's the Lovers and the Two of Wands. It might be something you've been longing for a long time because it felt kind of like fair when you got it. Like, okay, so when is my time? Oh, finally it comes about. That type of energy. And so, especially with the Lovers coming out in the end, it could be what you've been waiting for, right? Okay. All right. All right, Chanchal, we're gonna wrap up your reading. I can't wait till we are doing these live, guys, when the wait list is done, because I always want to like talk to you guys afterwards. Like, because sometimes when you're not here live, I'm like, does that make sense? You need some clarifier. Like sometimes I pick up on a lot up here and I have to like relate it with the cards. And I'm just like, man, I wish they were here so we could like talk it through and stuff. And so I'm super excited next month that we get to wrap up the 7-month wait list and we can start doing live tarot readings. Okay. But that was Chanchal's reading. And that was spot number 4. So spot number 5 is Srasta Nath. Srasta Nath is also from YouTube. Again, no questions. So we'll do general readings. Let me see. Salni, I might be saying that wrong, from YouTube. Hi, hello, welcome. Kamal, welcome back. Hadia, hi, welcome, welcome. Solani, thank you for subscribing. If you drop in hashtag YouTube, this is for brand new YouTube subscribers only. I will pull you an oracle card to say thank you. Other than that, we're going to jump back in the list. So we're on spot number 5 for Srasta Nath. Let me get some of my psychic smoothie over here. Okay. All right, Srasta Nath. Let's see what we got here. Jumping right out. One on the ground. 4 of Wands. Very interesting. Like if you have an itch to do something, do it. Right? Something might be tugging at you, like, I really want to do this. I really should do this, but you're not taking action. I feel you should. Right? And so whatever's kind of gnawing at you or you're thinking a lot about, or maybe even overthinking it, whatever it is, I feel like it's kind of tugging at you. Go do this. Whatever that itch is, you need to itch it, right? Let me see. 8 of Wands. Sooner rather than later. There's a little bit of urgency with delivery on this. God, yeah, your cards are going all over the place. All right. The Star. There's a lot of nourishment with that. Let me get a couple more cards. There's the Ten of Swords. If you're feeling unsupported from other people, whatever you're not getting from them, you can get to yourself. Like sometimes we don't get stuff from our parents and we can reparent ourselves. I didn't get that love from mom. And so I learned how to be my own mother and mother myself, that type of energy. But it doesn't feel like yours is coming from like parental stuff. Like I've talked about reparenting before, but it feels like from friends and it feels more supportive. Like if you're not getting that supportive system from them, like be your own support system. That's a good way to put it. That's where this nourishment, this nurturing energy is coming in. Yeah, Two of Wands. You creating something? What is this? I mean, it doesn't have to be like this whole project. It can be like I'm writing a poem. I don't know, a book. It doesn't have to be with a notebook, but there can be. Because the Seven of Cups is coming in. That's so interesting. It's planning. I would never read that as that, but I feel like it needs a plan. Let me get 4 more cards. You haven't missed the opportunity. I definitely want to say that. If you feel you have, or maybe you're just feeling left out, and that's maybe why you're going to be your own support system. But there's something going on with that. Yeah, 5 of Wands, the Hanged Man, and the Ace of Swords. What's the final outcome? Seeing things from the broader viewpoint. I think you need a self-affirmation for yourself to say every day. And I think that's so interesting. But what is this? Knight of Cups, bottom of the deck. You're looking for some kind of answer here with the Ace of Swords, some kind of clarity and truth, and it's not a yes, and it's not a no, and sometimes it's that gray, right? I feel like how you're going to get your answers, you're going to think outside the box, or it's in that middle path of, oh, it's gray. I don't think it's yes. I don't think it's no. I don't think either one of those are right. I don't know. I feel there's even an urgency with that. There's a little bit of urgency kind of all over your energy, but again, that urgency might get you unstuck. I don't know if it's trying to make a decision or in a mindset or behavior pattern or something, but that's the clarity you seek. It's not yes or no, right? It's somewhere in the middle. Be your own support system. And what was that? Forgot what I said in the very beginning of the 4 of Wands and the 8 of Wands. I was just going to reinforce what I said. Okay, that's okay, because I'm not getting anything else from it. So I'm sure you heard it in the beginning of the reading. You can always rewind back. But yeah, I was just repeating myself. Sometimes I recap and repeat stuff, but it would have been just the same thing. So I think we're going to wrap up your reading right there. Srasta Nath. Okay. Kushi, hi, hello, welcome. Fufu from YouTube, hello, welcome. If you guys are new and just tuning in, hi, hello, my name is Astaria. I am live on YouTube and Facebook. We've been doing every Tuesday for some time, going strong now. I think it's been over a year now. Yeah. So we have 11 people on the schedule today that signed up for scheduled readings back in March. On March 1st, they all signed up, right? We've been on a little bit of a wait list. It was a 7-month wait list. We're finishing it out. We are halfway through the list today. So we've done the first 5. We've got 6 more people to read. Then we're going to play a fun second game. The winner of the second game wins the mini bonus reading. You can ask whatever questions you want. We'll do it here live. After that, what else do we have today? We have donation readings. They do take top priority. And then if you are a brand new YouTube subscriber, meaning you do subscribe to my channel for the very first time today, you guys can drop in hashtag YouTube into the comments after you subscribe, and I will pull you a oracle card. Okay. All right. So that's what we got on the agenda today. We're going to keep going down the list, guys. Who's up next? Kashish Mehta. Kashish Mehta, you are up next. I wish you were in the chat. I feel like I've seen you in the chat a few times and not in the chat in the moment. That's okay. We're going to do your reading. I don't have a question for you. So we're going to do a general reading for Kish. Let's see what we got. All right. Let's see what we got. right, Kashish Mehta. Eight of Pentacles, Justice, Judgment. It's interesting because the Justice came out. I was like, all's fair in love and war. And I was like, right? Because the Justice is like, it only cares about like facts and truth. And it's kind of like blind to feelings. And so that impartialness that goes on with justice, that like sometimes it's not fair to me, but it's fair to the love or fair to war. I don't know, because there's the Judgment. I'm like, oh, this is something long but not forgotten. Let me see what that is. And that might be for matters of the heart. God, there's a lot of cards. That could be a past lover, but let me see. We got the Five of Swords. Something's being awoken in you. You're, ooh. Well, what's that story? Let me see. Let's get some more cards. Two of Pentacles, Two of Wands. Oh, Ten of Wands. I was like, two twos. Okay. Are you the one doing all the work? It's like you're the one being the judge, the jury, and the executioner. I'm just using that analogy because we're talking about the justice. But it feels like for that, with the Ten of Wands, you're the one who's either, okay, like let me give you an example of actually what I mean. Sometimes in a relationship, like there should be equal give and take, but sometimes somebody's always giving, 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 this was taking, taking, taking. Somebody's a caretaker and they're the one always doing all the work, but something about like you're the one doing everything, taking care of everything, planning everything. You're the one who's shouldering the burden here. It's not bringing in a balanced state, that's for sure, especially that equal give and take. There's something going on here. I mean, unless you're being the judge, the jury, and the executioner with yourself. I don't think it's with somebody else, right? I don't know. Let me keep pulling. Let me see. What is that? Are you wanting somebody to stay? Are you waiting for them? What is that? Let me see. They're still trying to find their way, though. What is this? Don't wait forever for this person. There's a bigger picture energy here at play. There's a few people here. Ooh, somebody playing with somebody's feelings here. Not necessarily you, unless somebody they're doing it to you, but they could be playing with your feelings, meaning the sense of here, I'm going to wait for you, and then you end up waiting forever. And so you're putting your life on hold. I don't know if that still resonates right. There's a lot of people here. I mean, I got a king, a page, a queen, a queen, a king, a page. I was like, how many people are in the mix here? Let me get a clear understanding of what all these people are about. Most of them are very helpful. Somebody's a little immature. Actually want to surround you by a lot of people. What is that? Yeah, Four of Wands, definitely. Maybe get on your community, go volunteer, go do something like an outreach program, something about helping others. Because I was like, there's other people, and I feel this helpful energy. So that'd be you that might be helping the healing, your healing process by helping others. Let me see what else this is. Yeah. Oh God. And I read the Five of Pentacles as healing. That card definitely came out. That's what's going to help you giving back, especially if you're trying to get over somebody. There's another person here. It started off with love, right? There's some kind of romance going on here. I don't want you to wait forever. I don't want to put your life on hold, especially if you're not getting what it is you deserve. If they're not committing, if they're not doing something that's making you happy, or if you're waiting, like, don't worry, I'll be back. I got to do this, and I'll put you like they're putting you to the side. I don't want you to wait forever. Like you need to continue down your life. But while you're healing, or maybe while you're waiting, you put it. I'm going to use the word healing. I think you need to be busy. And that's probably why all the people are here. And so you can go do something to donate or a volunteer or charity or something. There's a lot of people about here. Be in the community, because I don't know, the community is telling me like help. They're helping you at the same time too. And I think that might help you heal because you're helping others. Let me see what else we got. What's this Two of Cups got? It's interesting because like what you're doing now is definitely laying the foundation for what's to come, which is a lot of vibrant energy. There's joy, there's happiness, but it's like literally what you're doing now. You're manifesting what's going to come in the next 6 to 9 months. You're thriving at that point. A lot of laughter, I'll tell you that for sure. But I feel like the second coming, because somebody was coming back with that Two of Cups, is like you, like your offer. That's probably your energy balance, the masculine and feminine. So I was like, who's coming back to get this offer? I'm like, I don't think you want it. And I don't even think that was it. And so I was like trying to pull to see what it was. But I think you're in a different headspace, that you're just balanced and centered, that you're not waiting and wanting anymore. It's almost like you've moved on, but you haven't moved on. What you do what has happened is you've actually healed, right? It's not that you moved on, you just healed along the way. That's why I'm like, I don't even know if you would word it as healing, but you'd word it as waiting. I'm gonna word it as healing, okay? All right, so that was Kayash's reading. That was the sixth person on the list today. So spot number 7 is for Hanisha Chawada. Hanisha Chawada from the YouTube side. Oh, Kamal, hope that answers your questions. Alex says, hi, can I get a free reading? 1 second. Let me finish. Is the list still open? Okay. If you guys are new, hi, hello, welcome. My name is Astoria. I am live on YouTube and Facebook. We've been doing every Tuesday for like over a year now. So yes, I'll be back again next week, right? Today we have 11 people on the schedule today. I am doing schedule readings first. These people sign up back in March 1st, right? We've been on a wait list. We've been on like a 7-month wait list. I'm so close to finishing out. We have a little over a month left and we'll finally wrap up the wait list. So we've got the 11 people scheduled. Then we're going to play a fun psychic game. The winner of the psychic game gets to ask whatever questions they want live. This is the mini bonus reading. We'll do it here after the schedule readings. What else do we got going on? We got donation readings. They take top priority before anything. For anyone, that is the only way to guarantee your spot to get a reading. And then if you are a brand new YouTube subscriber, meaning you do subscribe today for the very first time, all you have to do is drop in hashtag YouTube and I will pull you an Oracle card to say thank you. So that's what we have going on the agenda today. I think we'll jump back in the list to Hanisha Kedwa. Kedwa says, oh, what I need to hear. Okay, I like that. Get a sip of this real quick. Okay. All right, what you need to hear at this time, Hanisha. Queen of Swords, Four of Wands. There's this energy to like not take things so literal, kind of let things roll off your shoulder, kind of let loose and just have fun. Like I don't need to take something quite so like I don't need all these explanations. Maybe even just, oh, here's what it is. Thank you. Like, I don't know, let me see what this is, because there's energy of just like I've never had this come up in a reading. And I felt like as I was flipping the cards, I should just say the cards are not their meaning. And I'm like, you don't need to know the meaning. And it's not about the cards. It's about you and your life. Like you don't need to know the ins and outs. You don't need to know the why. You don't need to know the how. You don't need to know the all this, the who. You just need to feel and you just need to be. Especially if you're like that, like type A personality, which I've been most of my life, right? I get it. And so maybe you just need to let loose and have fun instead of being like, who's going to be there? What time is it? What's going to happen? And like all the details. Cause it's like, I don't need to know anything about Queen of Swords. Like all you need to know is like be here at 7 o'clock and that's it. Like I'll take care of you, right? So maybe be relaxing the details and descriptions and all of that stuff. And I also feel like as I was coming out, like I wanted to laugh and have fun a little bit. And so that maybe like letting go maybe some judgments, loosening the load a little bit, but something about just like enjoying the moment. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, the Fool and an Ace of Wands. Yeah, like go have some fun. Like seriously, like go have some fun. Hello, Isha. Hello, Sun. How are we doing? Okay, so we've also got the Devil. I think that you have a fear you have to face, though, right? King of Wands. I think it has to be let go, especially if you have that, right? Well, and it might not even be that particularly, right? But again, if there's that all that I need to know everything before I do everything, I think you just need to kind of jump in, especially the Fool. Just jump in and you'll be okay. Like, I don't think we need to know everything. I think you just need to do it. I think you just need to jump in because the Fool, I'm just gonna like trust the universe to catch me, right? And that's almost the energy I was getting with those first two cards. Where it's like I just need to do it and not think about it. Like I don't need to know, I just need to do, right? That's what I'm gonna feel, especially the ace is standing by its side. And that's the fear you're gonna have to face. Like, okay, I maybe don't know the outcome. I know what's gonna happen, but I'm gonna trust that all will be okay, especially with the star coming out. And it will be, but you have to kind of just let go of that shadow part of you, the devil that wants to know all the details, that analytical energy, right? Maybe perfectionism, something, but whatever it is, and kind of like just get in that flow state and trust a little bit, okay? All right, so that is for Hanisha. Hanisha, you are spot number 7. And I think we're going to jump straight into spot number 8, which is for Yaanaa Narula. Yaanaa Narula is from YouTube and has a question about Vinak's feelings. Oh, Vinaka's feelings. So we're going to do that real quick. You guys are new. Hi, hello, welcome. I've got 4 more schedule readings to do, and then we're going to play a fun psychic game, and the winner of that game wins the mini bonus reading where you can ask whatever questions you want live. Okay, so stay tuned for that. All right, let's see. Let me just set something. There's a lot of alignment energy going on today. I don't know. It just is. Every time I look at the screen, I keep seeing angel numbers. That's why I'm saying that. Let me plug in my laptop. Okay. Keep this thing charged. There we go. It always like beeps right when it's about to die. And I'm like, oh, I saw it. It was very low on the last leg. Like, let's get down the charger, prepare, and play it. All right. Bianca's feelings. I'm sorry. I know I'm probably saying that name wrong. Let me see. All right. So this is for Yaanaa Narula wants to know Bianca's feelings. Let's see what we got. Okay. Well, I think they have feelings for somebody else that's a little bit stronger. Who's feeling sorry for who here? Is that them to you or you to them? It might be them to you. And it wouldn't be quite like, take that a little bit with a grain of salt. I don't know if I'm quite saying that right. It's something like that. 10 cups. What's the outcome? You're definitely better off without this person. It's not so much of a burden. There's not a huge weight. I think you're happier alone than with this person. You want to know their actual feelings? Let me just say that. It's a relationship, yeah, that's definitely not going to work. They definitely have stronger feelings for somebody else, but any feelings they do have for you, I don't think it's strong enough to make the relationship solid. Um, I would say this is not your person. There's not enough love here to make this into it's going to be an uphill battle. It's going to take a lot of courage and strength. You're fighting against time with this person. I don't know what that means, but I just heard it. And they got somebody else on their mind for sure. So you don't ever want to be second chosen, right? That's what it feels like, okay? Let me see. We got Facebook spammers. Don't you love when they pop up? Seriously, making my day here. It's whatever. Don't they always pop up? Okay. All right. Happy Soul. Hello. Welcome. Radai. Welcome. Hello. Oh, there's one more on the Facebook side. Let me get rid of this. Bye. Okay. All right. Erica from YouTube. Hello. How's everybody doing today? We are at almost the end of today's scheduled readings, but not the end of the live because we still have more to come, right? So I've got 3 more scheduled readings, and then we're going to play a fun psychic game, and the winner of the psychic game wins the mini bonus reading. We'll do it here live. You could ask whatever questions your heart so desires, right? The only other things we have going on is we have donation readings. They do take top priority. And we have, if you are a brand new YouTube subscriber, meaning you subscribe today for the very first time, if you do subscribe, just drop in hashtag YouTube and I will pull you a oracle card to say thank you. Other than that, let's jump back into the reading. So up number 9 is Mr. Stinger, and he wants to know what's next in the future. So let's do Mr. Stinger's reading. And let's see what's next in the future. Okay. There's a level of emotional fulfillment here. Got Page of Cups. There's the daring energy, like with risk becomes reward. There's the strength. Yep. If you're second guessing, if you have what it takes to do this, you do. You might stumble and fall along the path, but you will definitely pick yourself back up. Don't let any drama or conflict that comes up on the way stop you from this. Because if it makes you happy, you need to keep following that happiness. Let's see what else we got. Thank you for subscribing, Happy Soul. If you drop in hashtag YouTube, I will pull you an oracle card. We've got Ace of Swords, Queen of Cups. Follow the heart. Follow the heart here completely. No matter how hard this might seem, follow the heart. The heart is screaming yes. And I don't know what this is. Could be work, could be a partner, could be whatever it is. And there are going to be some challenges and battles here. I'm not going to lie. There's some kind of conflict here. But you have what it takes to get through this. And I think you should push through. Follow the heart. Don't let your head take you out of the game here because you need to continue down this path. Let's see what else we got. Queen of Pentacles, the Hierophant. The Lovers is blocked. The Hierophant is blocked. Let's see what that is. It's like your commitment is being tested. But I'm going to tell you that's just from Saturn. Saturn's in retrograde. By October, you won't have to deal with that anymore. Page of Swords. It's like I have to see what there. It's kind of testing. Sometimes the universe does. They want to see how much you can handle. Like how much can you have on your plate? What are your boundaries? What's your lines? Like let's give it to you all at once. Sometimes, right? And it can be a lot going through it. But again, they want to see where you're at. And when push comes to shove, I want you to keep shoving through, but shove through with your heart because your commitment is being tested big time. It might be your patience a little bit too, but we had the devil, the 6 of Swords, 9 of Cups. Don't give up. Don't give up. I can't even tell you. Don't give up. You have to keep fighting for this. Whatever it is that has to do with your heart, just drop in your heart. I don't want to be in the head anymore. You have to keep going through this. You have to. I don't know. I'm even like hesitant to always like, I don't want to tell you guys what to say or what to do, but it's like, no, it's like have to. Not need to, want to, like have to. Okay. All right, so that was for Mr. Stinger. So we have 2 more people on the list today. So Manifestation Queen is next. Theodore A, hi, hello, welcome. So I have 2 more scheduled readings that we're going to do, and then we're going to play a fun psychic game. The winner of the psychic game gets to ask whatever questions they so desire. So that's the mini bonus reading that we'll be doing here live. We do have donation readings going on, and we also have, if you are a brand new YouTube subscriber and you do subscribe to my channel today for the first time, I will pull you a oracle card to say thank you. Get the last little sip of my smoothie here. All right. Manifestation Queen, it says March career. That's what they went through reading on. Keep in mind, guys, we've been on a 7-month wait list. When they signed up, it was March 1st. So March career was probably relevant at that time. However, think they missed the memo when I said, guys, we're going to wait list. It's 5 months out, 6 months, 7 months out, right? So I'm assuming March career is probably not what you want your reading on, since we're at the end. Let's do just the next 30 days, right? You asked for March career in the month of March, so let's do the next 30 days out, right? We're at the end of August, so we'll go into September. Let's just look at career for Manifestation Queen. Let me see. Roughly the next 30 days, career. Thank you, Thedora A, for subscribing. Once you guys do subscribe, if you are the new YouTube subscriber, today, the first time, I will pull you a Oracle card once you drop in #YouTube. Let's see. Page of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. Wow, you're busy. 10 of Pentacles. I see contracts, but it's like you're writing them. Are you managing maybe not a company, but maybe a group of people? What is this? You've elevated in career from definitely where you were. Queen of Wands. I mean, a queen, a page, and a queen out with the 4 cards. And what's the 5th one? 3 of Pentacles. There's a lot of earthly pentacle work money. Yeah. Wherever you're at. It's not even like, here's what I would say. I think you're in charge of something. Maybe you just got handed a new project. Maybe you're an office manager. Maybe you do something. But wherever you were at in your career before, this is something else. It's not like I see a promotion coming in. It's like it already happened. But I'm going to say promotion in air quotes because it just feels a change from something you were doing then to something you're doing now. Ace of Pentacles. There's new energy coming in. I think that's actually a person. I think there's going to be somebody new at work. Let's see. You might be training them. There's something going on. It's like you're kind of boss energy. King of Pentacles. There's so many people around. Yeah, I don't know if you're training people, you're in charge of the crew or something. If you're writing a schedule, there's some kind of, but there's somebody new coming into your work for sure. Yeah, there's the Star and the Judgment. What else is going on in the career? 6 of Wands. Is that like a celebration dinner? Or maybe you need to have one if you overcame something or you signed something or something with work. Unless you're taking a client out on a lunch or something or a dinner, but I think something needs to be celebrated here with work. 8 of Cups. What you've left behind to where you are now or whatever's end. What's that 8 of Cups? 7 of Wands. Thank you for subscribing, Jasmine. If you drop in #YouTube, I will pull you a Oracle card to say thank you. I am in the middle of reading. Pallavi, hi, welcome. Welcome. We're going to play the second game here in a minute, guys, so stay tuned. Thank you, Angel Wings. Hello, Lawrence from YouTube. Hello, Priyansha. Let's see. Something needs to be celebrated here. And I don't know if it's what you're doing at work or where you were at work, like maybe acknowledge where you were to where you are now. It's like a luncheon or a dinner or something. I think it's going to be a busy month though, but it's successful. I don't know. There's so many people around that it's like you're running a company or you're in charge of. Maybe you're the one who's the manager here. What else do we got? Next 30 days. Next 30 days career. Thank you, Jasmine. I will get to you next. Empress. Yeah, I don't know. You're the one teaching or leading here. There's a lot of people that want to listen. I think I felt like not literally, but almost like every court card out. You're in charge of the show. You're running the show. You're in charge here. And with this comes a lot of time, energy. There's busyness. But you've got it. I don't see it as stressful. I actually see there's something to be celebrated or accomplished. Or you do accomplish it, but something to be celebrated here. Well deserved, but a busy time. I'm not getting too much else, but I feel like I want to say something else, at least from the cards that are out. There's the strength. Because I don't even see like, I'm like, there's so much going on. Do you manage your time? I'm like, nope, that's fine. It feels very good. Money's coming in. I think you already got that like promotion, whatever that was, from where you were to where you are now. That's what needs to be celebrated. But you're like writing contracts, writing floor plans, writing something here. You're in charge of somebody, something, probably multiple people with all the people that's going on. Very busy, time consuming, but I'm not stressed. And you accomplish something. And that's what also needs to be celebrated. Okay. All right. So, Manifestation Queen, that is your reading. Okay. Let me check back the chat for 1 second. Haley Fisher, hello from UK. Welcome, welcome. If you guys are new, hi, hello. My name is Astaria. We have been in the middle of doing schedule readings. We had 11 people scheduled. We've got one more, and it's Kiki. And I can't believe Kiki's not here. She's one of my moderators, so she's always here. However, we have one more scheduled reading, and then we're going to play a fun psychic game. The winner of the psychic game wins the mini bonus reading where they get to ask whatever questions they want here live. We have donation readings that take top priority. And then we also have, if you are a brand new YouTube subscriber and you do subscribe to my YouTube channel today for the very first time, I will pull you a oracle card. It's my way to say thank you. So Jasmine C, I see you did subscribe. Thanks for dropping in the hashtag YouTube. I will pull you a oracle card. Thanks, Jasmine C. All right, I make decisions from a place of intuition and power, right? Because sometimes we get this feeling, I know I should do something, but then we overthink it. Don't let that take away your power. We get in our head sometimes like, oh, I know I should have done that. I know I should have said that. I know I should have been here. And then you don't. And you're like, oh man, I was right all along. Why didn't you do it? Most likely because we overthink it. Oh, it's too good to be true, or it's like too easy to figure that out. No, sometimes our intuition can be very much blunt in your face, right? Trust that. It's a feeling versus a thought. And when you get too much in the head, that's where the power goes. So Jasmine C, trust that intuition and have that be your decision making. Okay. All right, let me go down the list. Okay. Mandura, yes, when you donate, absolutely. Donation readings do take top priority. There is a PayPal link and a Venmo link in the description of the video. Since you're on YouTube, you can just hit that hearted $sign as well. Haley Fisher, thank you for subscribing. Let me grab you a oracle card. Okay. I am not the victim. I am the lighthouse, right? So no matter what happens, we are never the victim. Okay. We'll always be the survivor in the situation. But again, things might have been manifested before this lifetime and you chose to go through some of these hardships, right? Why? What happens when you get to the other side? You're always stronger because of it. Do not be a victim of your circumstances. Do not be a victim of your surroundings. Do not be a victim of anything, right? Nothing is happening to you. It is all happening for you, for your highest and best. So remember that. Kaylee Fisher, thanks for subscribing. There's your card. Oh, Paula V, it's so good to see you here. 3 weeks in a row. I love it. Jasmine says, LOL. I do that all the time. Thank you. Good. It's probably a good reminder then from spirit guides that you are on the right path and they do want to recognize that for you. I love it. Okay, beautiful. Angel Wings loves that card. Okay. All right. Kiki is up next. She is the last one of the day, the scheduled readings. Kiki usually comes in a little bit late. Here's what we're going to do, guys. Oh, Brenda, that was an awesome card. Awesome. Okay, here's what we're going to do. I try to hold off until I have the 11 readings, but I'm going to give, in case Kiki needs a minute, I might play the second game and I might leave. Kiki always shows up. So in case she has a question. But here's what we're going to do, guys. If you guys are new, I just about 3 weeks ago started drinking a gallon of water a day, guys, which means my tiny little bladder always has to pee. I was peeing like every 10 minutes today, and I learned a little trick about putting a dash of like Himalayan pink salt in my water, and it's supposed to help you stop peeing so much. I literally stopped drinking water like 2.5 hours ago, but I did just drink my whole psychic smoothie and my kombucha. So why am I telling you all this? We're gonna take a Gotta explain, right? We're gonna take a 2 minute break, right? We've been on over an hour. We got a psychic game. We got one more reading. We've got a couple more things going on. We'll probably be on about another hour. We're gonna take a 2 minute break. Grab a water, get up and stretch. Just take a moment, because after when I come back, we're gonna play a fun game. This is the game where you're gonna win the mini bonus reading to ask whatever questions. So just take a quick 2 minute break, guys. I'm sorry, I gotta do it. My bladder is peeing all the time, but drinking a gallon of water, guys, you guys should definitely try it. It's a game changer. It's been changing my life. I love it. Okay, so I'm just typing in the chat, but I'll be right back super fast. 2 minute break. Grab a stretch, grab some water, guys. Okay. Okay, guys. 2 minute break means 2 minute break. Super fast. We are back. Awesome. Oh, literally, it was 2 minutes. Awesome. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna say this name wrong. I apologize. Mulithia. Poi Mulithia. Thank you for subscribing. Let me grab you an oracle card to say thank you. I do appreciate this when you guys do subscribe. That's why I always do pull a card to say thank you. So, Poi Mulithia, here is your card. To travel further on my path of personal growth, I call on my spiritual running buddies for help. Guys, we have Soul Tribe family members all over the place, right? Call them in. I'm ready to align me with my Soul Tribe. They are going to help me. Your vibe is your tribe is your vibe. We need these people. They will help you raise your vibration. Being around them, yes, this literally will happen. So manifest them, call upon them so they can help raise your vibration, okay? All right, so let me just check the comments real quick. I think we're going to Kiki. She always asks for just a general reading, what she needs to know. So we'll probably just do that. And then we'll play the fun psychic game, guys. Right. All right, well, we'll do Kiki. Let's see what we got. All right. This is the last scheduled reading, and then we're going to, oh, you're welcome. Pumithia, am I saying your name wrong? I'm sorry if I am. Okay, this is the last scheduled reading, guys, and then we're going to play the fun psychic game where the winner gets to ask whatever questions they like. It's a mini bonus reading. We get to do it here live. Okay, can we see angels? I'm not sure what that means. Some people can, some people can't. Just depends. Okay, Kiki, this is your reading. Let's see what we got. What? We'll do general reading. There's no question. Empress. Sorry. I was like, mic drop when I dropped that. I know Kiki's trying to get pregnant. That can be the fertility card. Let me see. 9 of Pentacles. It might be more about you first. I think what we have to nourish is yourself, your femininity. Interesting enough, Brenda, if you're still here, there's that cat in that card. Again, that's what made me think. Cats represent feminine energy, but they're also independent. The 9 of Pentacles is next to it, Kiki. That's complete independence, right? And so you might be, ooh, what are you breaking free out of pattern with that? Let me see. Knight of Cups. Let me see what it says. You don't believe in angels and such things. No worries. That is your choice of beliefs. So not everybody does. Awesome. Yeah, you saw it. Dia, hi, hello. Let me see. 4 of Swords. Again, self-care, right? Nourishment. which of the Empress is all about self-care. How much time am I devoting to myself, right? Do I spend time in the morning just for me? Maybe that's when you do like your meditation, your yoga, your breath work, your qigong, like whatever. It doesn't matter what it is. I'm just naming some stuff. At the end of the day, maybe I journal or I read or I take time for me and I disconnect from electronics, right? That's when I'm aligning my self-care. I'm just highlighting those times. It's the best time to do it because we're closest to theta brainwave. That's the best time to do it. But again, we've got self care. We've got two independent cards, and again, so I've got two self care cards. I've got two independent cards. But why? There's the emotional offer to yourself that needs to be made. I say it all the time. I will probably keep saying it 1,000 more times, right? But I will keep saying it. Knight of Cups, like that offer goes to you first before anyone. Why? Like, what's the saying? You put the mask on you before a child, you before a child, before anybody. Like, you come first before anything and everyone. That is not selfish. That is the true spiritual path. You cannot help somebody if your cup is overflowing with everybody's energy, because then it just ends up being depleted because you use from your own reserve. So again, make sure you're nourished first. Taking care of yourself first needs to be really important. And this has to be a daily, consistent thing. It can't just be like, okay, yeah, I meditated today. Like, yeah, I'll do it again next week. Like, find your self-care thing, right? What is your self-care? And it doesn't have to be meditation. I'm just naming some of the stuff I do, right? It's whatever works for you. And there's no right, wrong, indifferent. Like, it's just, it is. What is your self-care practice? Let's see. King of Cups. It's going to help you elevate. Yeah. King of Cups is like, it's going to help you elevate. There's the death. It's the rebirth because there's an ending. There's new energies wanting to come in. Nourishment. It's the give and take. This is hope, inspiration, renewal. Like literally. So if you are in the flames, expect, and I'm going to say this, take it with a grain of salt, but like the flames of despair, right? Maybe you're overworked. So like, and I know we talked about that in the past, but if you're in all of that turmoil stuff, like, how do I find my footing when the waters are rocky, right? Well, I'm going to go back and nourish myself first. That's how I get out of it, right? And it's very interesting because the water and the flame together, I want to put them together. Like sometimes, like a water sign like me might need a little bit of fire, or a fire sign might need a little bit of water. It's honestly mixing the two together. And that's that balanced energy, right? Because there's masculine and feminine, and there's like two different energies, and it might be taming them together. You might need both of them. There might be, yeah, there's the Page of Wands. Let me see what else we got. Let's get 3 more cards. Okay. Queen of Wands, Page of Wands. Wasn't that just the bottom of the deck? Or is that the one that just came out? 7 of Swords. You definitely don't have to do this alone. 5 of Wands. I feel like I want you to reach out to somebody. And I don't know if you're married or a partner or something, but it feels like it has to be like a soul sister. I feel like I want you to reach out to them. I don't know, maybe you call it a best friend, but like how they want to say it is like a soul sister. Because whatever maybe you're going through, you don't have to do it alone. You need to reach out to somebody. I'm going to say it's a female because I keep hearing soul sister. Let me see what else. All right, final thoughts, final thoughts. Let me see. 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups. In the world. I want you to reach for the stars, but I want you to reach beyond the stars. What do I mean by that? I have a goal here. No. You are supposed to be up here. Like, reach beyond your goal. Like, reach for the stars and reach even further. Like, I want you to have higher expectations. Like, oh, I could achieve this. Like, I don't know. Let's say maybe you're trying to manifest, like, let's just say this is not what it is, but I don't know. This is the first thing that came to mind. Let's say you make $50,000 a year and you want to make $70,000 a year. No, you're going to manifest $100,000 a year. Like, you can go past that 70, like even higher. It doesn't have to do with money. I didn't really get too much of money, but whatever that goal, that intention is, I want it to be more. Like, reach even past that goal, past that, reach even higher to the stars. Okay, Kiki? All right, Kiki, and if you jump on, because I'm sure you'll be here at some point, and you need any clarifiers or anything you don't understand, let me know. We'll jump into that as well. But that is the last scheduled reading of the day. So y'all know what that means. We're going to play the fun psychic game here in just a moment. Let me just check the chat. I saw some messages coming in. Nia from YouTube. Hi. Or Naya. Naya? Let me see. Pia Gupta. Hello. Antoinette. Hi. Let's see. Thank you, Angel Wings. Yep, there are donation readings. Thank you. Theodora, 1 second. I'm going to address all this in a moment. Gardy Puri from YouTube. Hello. Yes, Angel Wings game time. Paula V's got a heart. Pooja asked, can I ask a question? All right. Here's what we had going on the agenda today. Guys, we had 11 scheduled readings. We just got through those 11 scheduled readings. So what's up next? We're going to play a fun psychic game. Now, the winner of the psychic game can ask whatever questions. I see you guys dropping in questions. Answer my question. I got a general question. Yes or no question. If you win the psychic game, you get to ask whatever questions you want here live. This is the mini bonus reading, so that will go to the winner of the game. So all you guys have to do is play the game to win. So if you guys want to play the fun psychic game with me, drop me in the chat so I know who's playing. Okay, and I'm going to get the psychic game ready. I think we're going to do a version of what we did last week, but we'll do, should we do numbers, letters, numbers, letters? Let's do numbers there. Okay. All right. Who wants to play the psychic game? Drop me in the chat. Okay. All right. Brandon wants to play. Angel Wings wants to play. Kamal wants to play. Paula V wants to play. Antoinette wants to play. Pooja wants to play. Awesome. Okay, we got enough to play. We're going to play. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to set it up here. We played it differently last week. I know I normally guide you guys through a psychic exercise. I feel I want to revisit the one we did last week, but we're going to do it a little bit different. Awesome. Alejandro wants to play. Antoinette says me. Okay, we're going to do, no, let's do letters. We'll keep it real simple. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm going to set it up. All right, here's what we're gonna do. Okay, we're gonna keep it real nice and simple. So here's what we're gonna do. Awesome. Jasmine's, yay, let's play. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Mega wants to play. Awesome. Yes, you heard that. Cool. All right, guys, we're gonna play. It's gonna be different. I know I always walk you guys through a little exercise. We're gonna do a visual one again. I think there's a little bit of power in this, and I want to do it again. First, what we're gonna do is we're gonna get grounded. So, guys, you guys are holding your phone. You could set it down for a second. Just make sure you can hear me. We're just going to take a moment to kind of ground and center. So I'm going to get you guys kind of calm. We're going to do a quick breathing exercise, and then I'll have you guys tune back in. If you can look at me in a moment, that's afterwards. That's fine, but you don't need to see me anymore. So if you guys are sitting, just get somewhere away from all the noise. If you got a TV on the background, maybe turn that off. Just somewhere where you're kind of distraction free, just for about 2 minutes. And just kind of place your feet firmly planted on the ground. If you guys do want to sit Indian style, that's fine. I sit in it all the time. It's Sukhasana. It's a yoga pose. That can work as well. If you guys do choose to sit that way, just know you guys will ground from your root chakra, which is at the base of your spine instead of the bottom of your feet. If you guys are laying down on a bed or couch, that works as well. You can use your root chakra or the bottom of your feet. That's fine. We're just going to ground. So just take a moment, and if you're sitting, just make sure your spine is straight, guys. I always talk about this when we meditate, when we do breath work, whenever we do any of this stuff, because we don't want to be slouched, because the energy then can't go all the way up from our root to our crown. We want the energy to flow up our spine and not get stuck. We don't want it stuck at the heart of the throat. We want the energy to be fluid and keep moving, especially if we're going to work with the third eye to pick up any messages, and that's what we're going to do in a moment. So get your feet firmly planted on the ground. This time I want you guys just to close your eyes. And first, we're just going to tune into our awareness, tune into our bodies. Notice where we're at. Feel anything uncomfortable, any tension in your body. We're going to take a moment to relax your body. So relax your shoulders, relax your forehead, relax your jaw. Wherever you're noticing any tension in your body, just close your eyes and melt into the here and now, relaxing the body. In a moment, we're going to take a couple deep breaths. So I'm going to have you guys breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. And we're going to do the exhale just 1 second longer, right? And so I'll guide you guys in just a moment. We're going to breathe in and then out. So we'll breathe into the count of 3 and we'll exhale to the count of 4. We'll do 3 rounds of it. So let's go. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, and exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll inhale to 1, 2, 3, and we'll exhale to 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. Inhale to 1, 2, 3, and let's exhale to 1, 2, 3, 4. This time, I only want you to hear the sound of my voice. Tune out the rest of the world. The only thing you hear is me. At this moment, you are connecting with me. We are going to connect with Mother Earth. We're going to let go of all the stress. We're going to let go of all the tension. We are going to put ourselves in the here and now. And I call upon Mother Earth to come assist us. So I want you to bring energy. I want you to bring thought. I want you to bring awareness to the center of your feet, the soles of your feet, the bottom of your feet. And I want you to bring in your mind's eye, your eyes will still be closed. Imagine a root has attached to the center of your foot, that bottom of your foot, that sole of your foot. You now feel contact being made with your feet. It is the roots coming from Mother Earth. Mother Earth is here to support you, to nourish you, to let you feel grounded, safe, secure, and loved. Allow these roots to come up your feet. Very slow process. It's just now going from the center of your foot, the sole of your foot, now spreading out up to the top of your foot, up to the bottom of your foot. Let it slowly, slowly, slowly go around every nook, every cranny, every inch of your foot, in between your toes, surrounding. There are multiple roots coming up. The roots are connecting you to Mother Earth. These roots are touching your feet all the way up to your ankles, and they stop. Let those roots just stay there. You're going to have these rooted shoes on for this exercise, okay? You can keep them with you all day. They're going to connect you to Mother Earth, knowing that these will be your safety, your grounding energies. You never want to go up into the upper chakras without being grounded, knowing that you have these here. I want you to take another deep breath in through your nose and out through the mouth. Now, when you guys are ready, I want you to open your eyes. Like I said, we're going to do this a little bit different. We're going to do it visually, okay? We are grounded. We are centered. We are calm. We've let go of the stress. We've connected to Mother Earth, okay? So you are secure. What we're going to do is I'm going to show you a piece of paper, and it has 5 letters on it. Now, I picked a letter. Let me write it on the back of here. There you go. Okay. I just picked a letter. Okay, this is not a guessing game, guys. I literally want you guys to tune into your intuition. I want you guys to feel. I'm going to show you the piece of paper, and what you guys are going to do is take a moment, and you're going to look at each letter, and I want you to ask your heart. Trust your intuition. Is this the letter Astaria picked? So you're going to tune into each to decide on which letter is the letter I picked. Don't just, oh, it's guess, it's this, that, and the other. Take a moment, breathe into each letter. Is this it? And I want you to trust that feeling, that intuitive feeling. What do you feel? Is it a yes or no? Okay, this is going to be an intuition building game versus more of those psychic games where we see, we hear, we feel, okay? So I'm going to show you the paper, and we're going to go through them one by one, okay? So we have R, E, S, B, W. Sorry, it's backwards. Okay, so we're going to look at them one by one. So I want you to look at this R here for a moment, and I want you to breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Close your eyes and ask yourself, did she pick the letter R? Okay. Now we're going to move on to the E. I want you to take a deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Close your eyes and ask yourself, did she pick the letter E? Open your eyes. Let's keep going. We've got S in the middle. Take a deep breath in through the nose, out to the mouth. Close your eyes and ask yourself, Did she pick the letter S? Okay, open your eyes. Over here, we've got the letter B. Take a deep inhale. Into the nose, out to the mouth. Close your eyes. Did she pick the letter B? The last letter up is W. Take a deep inhale. Into the nose, out to the mouth. Close your eyes and ask yourself, did she pick the letter W? Open your guys' eyes. Now, before anybody types, I want you guys to close your eyes one more second. Breathe into the nose, out to the mouth. Tune in to your psychic awareness, that intuition, and ask yourself, what letter did she pick? And when you're ready, I want you guys to type in the chat what letter I picked. Don't guess. Intuitively tell me what letter. With this, we're going to do it a little bit different. I know I let you guys guess. We're only going to get one guess, okay? Your first guess is the only one I'm going to take. I'm going to let everybody put in a letter. I will take multiple winners this time. I know sometimes I only take one winner. Everybody can get one guess. Did I just say the G word? Oh, no. Shame on me. Oh, what's wrong with me? Oh, whoa. Okay. Rewind, delete, clear, cancel, delete. I must be picking up on somebody's ego. Guys, okay, everybody's going to get one intuitive. Let me see. Okay. All right. I'm going to give you guys just one more moment. Okay, let me see. I think everybody guessed. I see a lot of comments, but I'm just going to give it about 30 more seconds. And then I'm going to close out the chat. We're going to close out the game. And I'm actually going to type in the chat that it's closed, because we had a couple issues last week with people saying that they got it right after I had already announced the winner, and it was minutes afterwards. So after I type in closed, we will be closed. I'll give it about 20 more seconds. You guys get one intuitive try. That's it. Okay. So if I see you guys, your name in the chat more than once and more than one letter, I'm only going to go with the first one. Okay. Good. About 10 more seconds. Okay. All right. Okay. Game is closed. All right. So I'm typing that in the chat. So right now, I'm not going to take any more intuitive answers. So here's what we're going to do. Okay. I'm going to show you the answer, and we have multiple winners here, and I will go through and I'll write down everybody who won. I'll write down your guys' names, because you guys will all win. Get questions asked. So you guys are new. I don't normally take any answers until we're done with the exercise. I don't like people typing in the chat while we're playing. When we're done, we open our eyes and I say type, right? Because I don't want people ever guessing. However, somebody before I even basically started knew who it was and was dead on and got it immediately. So I piggybacked off the last week game. The letter I chose is W. So all of my W's, you are my winners. Now let me go back and see who they all are. Now don't worry, guys. If you did not intuitively pick up that it was a W, don't worry. Everybody gets a card. I'm going to give everybody a card because you guys took a moment to tune into your intuition. And how do we develop it? We practice it. And so it takes time. And so everybody will get a card for playing. But let me jump back to the beginning of the chat. Let me see. Okay. All right. So okay, so Mega Sharma, right away, we hadn't even started the game, was like already knew. Mega, you are a winner. Congratulations. Mega, type your question in the chat. We are going to do a reading for you. Let me see. Kiki, hi, hello. I did your reading. Go rewind back and watch it. Let me know if you have any questions. Okay, Mega's like W. Kiki joined in at the end. E. Angel Wings, congratulations. You are a winner as well. Type your question into the chat. Okay, Jasmine C. I see your S. Paula V said R. Antoinette said E. Archana said S. Brenda says, I feel like A because I kept seeing waves, oceans. A? I didn't think I wrote down A. I feel like A wasn't a choice, Brenda. Kamal says S. Kiki, oh, okay, I think the wings. Let me see. My Hunter says S. Oh, Brenda. Oh, W. I mean, I hadn't closed it out. Brenda, you are a winner. Type your question into the chat. Brenda Coulter. 2 readings one day. I love it. I love it. Okay. Angel Wings. Yep, you already got the W. Awesome. Let me see. I just felt E very strongly. The game is closed. Okay. You're welcome, Jasmine. See, Mega, awesome. Okay, so we have 3 winners: Mega Sharma, Angel Wings, and Brenda Coulter. Awesome. So before I do you guys' readings, and type your questions in the chat. Whatever you guys said your questions are, type them in the chat. Before I do you guys', I'm gonna pull the collective card. This is for everybody that played, guys. If you took a moment to play this game and honored yourself and practice your intuition, right? I'm gonna pull you guys a card. This is the collective card. Even if you're watching the replay, even if you played the game and decided not to type in the chat, or you just watched and didn't play the game, this, if you're watching this right now, here's the collective card for everybody that's watching. So let's grab you guys a card first, and then we'll do Mega's question, Angel Wings questions, and Brenda's question afterwards. So the collective card says, to relinquish control, I simply let loose and allow myself to be more childlike. I love that. You know how often like we get so caught up in the hustle bustle of everyday life and we just forget to let loose. Like literally let my hair down, let it fly in the wind, like have some fun. Like literally go do something. Like what does your 2-year-old do? What does your niece do? Like they go out and have fun, they're carefree, they don't have any worries, they don't have any stress. Like sure, they don't have responsibilities, but they're having fun. They're not thinking about the past or what's gonna happen tomorrow. Like literally connecting with your inner child is purposeful in so many ways. You can do it for healing, but just literally go have some fun. Distract your mind from all the stressors of life and literally what makes you happy? Go do something. Connect with that innocence, that purity, that fun that your inner child had, right? So I think this is a good calling for everybody, and how we can even heal our inner child by just acting like a child. Now, I don't mean immature. I mean, like, go have fun. Like, tomorrow, I'm gonna literally like go rent some jet skis. I have time after work, and I'm like, yes, like half a day. I need to go have fun because I used to love to do this as I was younger, like teenager, right? But I was like, hey, like, let's go have fun. Like, I go to Great America once so we can ride roller coasters. Like, I love to do that. Like, let's go have fun. And that's very healing for me. It is because I'm connecting with that inner child who wants to have fun. So, guys, have fun. All right, that's the collective card. Awesome. Okay. All right. So, Mega, let me see. I got your question. Love, mommy. Hello. Yep, Brenda, I saw you. I met W before the game was closed. You're on the list. Let's start at the top. How will my future be with my partner? R. Mega says, how my future and oh, what's coming towards us? Okay. Let me get a sip of something. I stay away from the water whenever I'm on YouTube. I bring one, but I like stop drinking my water before just because I drink so much of it. I'm like, gallon of water is a lot of water, guys. All right. I also got to catch up for these last couple hours. Okay. Let's see. Mega Sharma, future. Let's see what's going on. The future with you and your partner are. All right. Let's see. All right. We've got 5 of swords. Let's see what else we got. Okay. The devil. We are not off to a good start. Sorry. Page of swords. Let's see. Let me get a couple more cards. Wow. 10 of Swords. There's a lot of lessons here to learn, okay? Let me tell you the truth about soulmate relationships, okay? These can be the one of the, oh yeah, the bottom magician, okay? These can be like very important relationships, but they can also be very challenging, right? Because what happens, like you have to be careful of codependency and like whatever the devil brings up. What does the devil bring up? Our shadow. How does the devil choose to bring it? Through another person. These feel like important life lessons for you to learn. Now, they can be hard to go through, they can be hard to hear, but this is manageable. I don't think this is an ending, okay? I think that you're going to have to ride the wave, the storm. It's going to have to ride the storm out, right? Because they're here to learn something and you're here to teach each other. This is on both ends, okay? So while we're going through these rough patches or whatever, let's not look too much on what they're doing, but your response is what you can do and what you can learn because soulmates, right? They're really good at rocking the boat to make the change, right? We have to get out of the comfort zone. We have to learn and grow. We have to shed layers of the shadow. What is the shadow? It's your ego. It's anything outside of that love vibration. So any of that stuff that comes up, it's coming up to the surface to be released. So if they're making me angry because they're doing this, no, why are you really angry? And you need to release it. Why is the anger at the surface to release it? But let's go in a little bit different, deeper. Let's see. Yeah, there's the Three of Cups, Six of Cups. God, oh, Six of Pentacles. I was like, Six of Cups, Six of Pentacles. Let me see. Do you have children? There's a change coming, but it feels around the joy. Mega, do you have children? Do you want children? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go back to the chat. Just talk to Mega for a second. I'll come back and read the rest of your guys' comments in a minute. No voice. Got it. Thumbs up. Um, my bad. Okay. Mega, do you have children? Are you wanting children? I, there was a big change. The Three of Cups came in, and I was like, this is okay. You don't have children. Are you wanting children? There's some big change. Big change are like life changing moments. It can mean marriage. It can also mean like moving across the country. I don't think it's that though. I'm gonna be very honest. I don't know. I feel children here. Let me go deeper into what this is. You are not getting married. Well, we got the Four of Wands here. Let me see what this is. You know, when I get the marriage card, there's the Ace of Cups. There's the Sun. When I get the marriage card, I usually read it as like a spiritual matrimony. Um, Here's the thing: outside of the marriage card, the Four of Wands. If you look at it, it's two wands, and there's two wands, and that brings like a wand, a wand, a wand. There are four lines, so it's the 11. It's alignment. Let me see what this is. There's your soulmate card. Earlier, I thought the Six of Cups came out, and it was the Six of Pentacles, the balance. Probably balance each other out. There, it's very purposeful. The star. It's where you need to be. Even some of the most trying times in my life were very purposeful, and it's where I need to be in that moment because it came out hot, and this came out like, dang. Oh, you're planning to settle abroad. Okay. The Three of Cups, it's interesting. So we just talked about the inner child. And so it could be that, but I honestly don't think it is. This is like a big change. And so that's why I'm like, we're moving, we're having children, or like what else would happen in a relationship? I was like, moving, that could be that because I was like, this is huge. This is something life changing, right? Like, oh my God, my husband took a job across the country. Now we got to move. So that after that marriage, no, ma'am, we are not married. We're planning to settle abroad after that marriage. Is this change positive or negative? Well, it's the Three of Cups. That's it's an enlightening card. It's a good thing. It's joy. It's celebration. The Three of Cups is always something good. And right next to it was the balance that's needed. Balance that's needed. I want to highlight that, especially with these grounding energies. Here's the thing. Let me see what that is. What was the bottom of the deck? Queen. Wow, King, Queen of Pentacles. That's a match. Somebody was like, why do I need to look at the bottom of the deck? That's like power couple status. But it's very interesting because I know they're the same suits. They feel a little bit opposite. Because the Six of Pentacles was like two people that balance each other out through even all whatever this is in the beginning, right? Because opposites can attract. They can repel too, but it's, let me see. There's the High Priestess, Two of Cups. I can't even. This is a divine soulmate. This is divine masculine, divine feminine. Yeah. I don't care what this is. There's like no breaking you up because, and that's what the marriage card can mean. We're meant to be. Like to me, I'm like, I can pull the marriage card for me and my partner. It doesn't matter. Like I'm not getting married, but it's still like meant to be, written in the stars, soulmate, spiritual matrimony, like commitment, long-term energy. Um, there's the High Priestess and the Hermit, but the Hermit's got a story to tell. Big one. Let me see. So I think that, let me actually pull on that. Okay, yeah. I was about to say, I think the move is going to be great for you guys. And I wanted to just pull a card to clarify. We've got the Fool. This is a brand new journey, and I'm ready to settle, to take the leap, to go into this new chapter because I think the change is going to be good for both of you individually. You guys, that will make you stronger together, if that makes sense. But it's a big change. That's why I was like, there's something happening here. It's very interesting because it does require a little bit of planning, which would go along with what you're saying. Um, no, I mean to get the Two of Cups and the Ace of Cups and the, what was the other, Six of Cups, like soulmate, and the Four of Wands. Sometimes I read a card and I'm like, God, I really like this person. I really like this person. I really like, it's not even that. It's like, and I've been really trying to stay away from this energy. It's like I don't want to say meant to be, but it's like I don't even want to use the word have to be. You guys are soulmates for sure. You guys didn't meet by chance. This was definitely probably something that was prearranged before this lifetime. Like you guys were supposed to meet. Why do I feel like there's a falling in love with you all over again? To me, that would only mean like we went through a really rough patch. But there's hope with it, especially with the star and the sun right there, both of them. It's like we're relearning something together. Maybe it's how you guys speak to each other, but it might be how you love each other. Let me see. Once we get settled abroad, we'll be planning to get married. You will be. Well, there's the marriage card. Let me see. Any timeline? Like a nifty timeline deck here. I love that. It's in the future. But why do I, okay, that's so interesting. You said any timeline, and I heard September, and I was like, no. And I was like, because that's right around the corner, but it could be September next year because it says it's in the future, and that would make sense. The next couple months in the future. That's why I was like, that doesn't make sense. I would rather add the 4 and 3 together. Let me get tarot on that too. What do I want? Because I was like, that doesn't resonate at all with me. Knight of Cups. 7, the Chariot. Well, interesting enough, I said I wanted to add the 4 and the 3 together because the card didn't resonate, which makes 7, which is the Chariot, the 7. What month is the 7th? That's July. What about next year? 2 of Wands, 8 of Cups. What about the following year? Judgment. Knight of Pentacles. One. To be honest, it feels more sooner rather than later, but it's not this year for sure. I don't even like pushing it out even further. Like as I looked, like just a couple, I just kind of looked at timeline energies. It's sooner rather than later, but sooner is like months. next year. Like to me, I would wrap this up as like almost like a 9 to 12 month thing. Um, but anything after that, going into 2, 3 years, no, it's a little bit too far out. Um, 2 years feels very settled, very happy, very content in a routine. I really like that for you guys. Wherever it's like completely settled down now at that point. Yes, we did. Our past together was rough. That would make sense why I had so much of like the swords energy and the devil coming up as like the first cards. And I was like, whoa, that's not off to a good start. It probably meant the relationship wasn't off to the good start, but now things have settled because there was still so much love. And I was like, what I was feeling wasn't lining up with the cards. And that's probably where you guys came through, but you guys have pushed through it together. And that's why there was this energy of like, oh, meant to be, need to be, we are to be, we are, if that makes sense. Does that make sense, Mega? Okay. We are about to start the process, which will take about 6 to 7 months. Okay. So yeah, that's what, like early next year, like February, March. Yeah. Of just moving. That would be good. I think it's settling first, wherever you're going, and then kind of figuring things out after that. Okay. All right. If there isn't anything else, Mega, we're going to go into Angel Wings' reading. Oh, Kiki says, I just listened to my reading. Yeah, I do need more self care. I was about to get ready to stop working the 7 days. My boss said he still needs me on the project. When the Empress came out, my window for when the Empress came out, my window for conceive is next week. Well, hey, I'm glad that you're like, when ovulation time is as soon as what you're saying. There we go. And the Emperor shows up. I wasn't getting too much of like, because the Emperor can mean so many things. Fertility doesn't actually have to mean a baby. So it might be there, right? Because the Empress can mean your mother, right? And the Empress can mean self care. But hey, well, there's no harm in definitely trying going with that energy. Awesome. Okay, Mega says absolutely resonated. Awesome. Beautiful, Mega. Thank you for playing the game. We'll be back next week. We'll be playing another psychic game. You guys can play every week, right? And this week we had multiple winners. So I kind of liked it. I felt like I wanted to expand a little bit. So, and Mega, you were right on point. You were like, W, W, W. Hello, it's W. I already know it's W. We're not even in the games, like WW. So I was like, I saw it there, Mega, but I still wanted to give everybody a chance. So congratulations, Mega. Your intuition is on point. Okay. Thank you very much. Really grateful. I was really scared about this change, but much relieved. Oh, there's nothing to be scared about. Let's leave all that in the past and all that stuff that came up. I didn't see anything negative in the future. All those first cards that came out, that was the first words. Like, oh, we're off to a rough start, but that was probably the past. You were off to a rough start. We're not anymore, right? Okay, much love to you, awesome Mega. Okay. All right, let me go back up the chat. Let me see what Angel's Wings questions was. Oh, look at it's 111 here, guys. 111 angel numbers. Okay. All right, so I'm looking for Angel Wings' question, and then Brenda, you're next. Let me see. How will my vacation at the beach be with my sister, and will I have a great time? Angel Wings. Oh yeah, why didn't I highlight this? Okay, sorry, Megan. I probably should have put yours on the screen. Let me do this. Okay, so we'll do Angel Wings, and then we'll do Brenda. Okay. Let me see. How will my vacation at the beach with my sister be? I don't know. Maybe do Six of Pentacles, a lot of balance, Ten of Cups, totally happy. And the Hierophant. It feels well deserved. Again, I'm reading the question, and this might just be me in my head, or maybe this is what you need to hear because you are in your head. And I was like, well, you're going to a beach. Why wouldn't it be a good time? You're going with your sister, or maybe they don't get along. So why wouldn't you have a good time unless there's some kind of like, I don't know, do you and your sister have a competitive nature? Is there something that we're not getting along with? I feel that if we ride the waves of just letting it go and being in the moment, we're fine. I wouldn't get into too heavy of conversations, right? You get into a disagreement if things start to come up, maybe we leave it as, hey, like, agree to disagree, can we talk about this later? Shelf it, especially if it's vacation, especially if you the beach. You can, I feel this energy of you being the one leading the way and taking control. So if it starts to go off the rails, you're going to step in, right? Oh, I know better, I'm going to do better, I'm not going to let what's happened. You're going to be the peacemaker, right? The mediator, like, you're going to bring the balance by kind of swaying things back into where they need to be. Like, let's not talk about this, right? I don't want to deal with this today in a nice way, right? Let me see. Because there's the Four of Pentacles, there's the Two of Swords, there's the Three of Swords. Let's see what that is. You need it. Beautiful. Because that's what the Hierophant is. No, she is bossy. Okay. Well, then don't let her tell you what to do. I feel like you the one have to rein things in. It's very interesting. I almost said something and I didn't. I was like, well, maybe that's the boundary you have to set. And I might not be the boundary you might have to set is like you speaking up and saying, hey, I'm not like, you don't need to tell me what to do. I'm a grown woman, right? Like, that's fine. You're not my mother. Like, again, you can say it however you like. It doesn't have to be so direct and blunt like that. But just this way shows she's not like, maybe she's the one. Oh, maybe she's the one who wants to take the reins and rule the show. And we're going to go here at this time. And we're going to do this and blah, blah, blah. But why did it feel like I needed you to step up and be the Hierophant? Maybe because she's the one who always plans and schedules and times and this and that. We're going to follow and do what I want. But I was like, whoa, no, the scales need to shift. Six of Pentacles, especially if she's the one always doing it. That's probably why I felt like I wanted you to step up and lead. If she's the one, let's call bossy being leady for a second. If she's always leading, right, or being bossy, that's probably why I was like, I need you to step up, right? And I think that's also going to make you feel really good about yourself, the Ten of Cups, right? Because again, oh, I don't have to do what she's saying anymore. And it might be, oh, it's exhausting. She's always like, telling me this, telling me that, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, no, it seems good. But again, with the Three of Swords, the Two of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles over here, one, I keep hearing leave well enough alone. This has to do with a particular conversation. However, yeah, and the Three of Wands on the bottom. Again, it might be exhausting always dealing with that. And you want to do something, but she's the one taking control. I think it's your turn to take control here. You're older than her, okay? Yeah, that's fine. Just because you're older doesn't mean that she's still not going to come in and say what she wants to say. Five of Swords. Why does that feel neglected? Maybe that's why she's, I guess, acting out. What is that? What's the Five of Swords? I'm doing that meaning bossy. There's the Four of Wands. Page of Swords. I think it's going to be fine because even as this comes out, I can hear laughter. So I think you guys will be okay. Let her be her, but if she starts irking you and starts this and that and do this, blah, 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 just be like, hey, like, tell her to take the chill pill in your own words, right? And just kind of put your boundary down your firm line. I think that you need to be the one to have the reins here and reel things in. Angel wings. Will you, let me just jump on the last part. Will you have a great time? King of Cups. Page of Wands. This guy's literally on the water, and I feel like he's on the sand. It's almost like a beach. That's so funny. I could be wrong, but I feel like he's in the sand desert, and there's the water. I put the two together, and I was like, "There's the beach." I don't know. Yeah. So yeah. That's so funny. Let me see. But the King of Cups is the highest. There's the world. There's the Eight of Cups. Yeah, on your journey, I think things are going to be good. But I think you also need to keep that in mind and remember that. I'm the oldest and she treats me like a child. So I think that's probably where you're gonna have to come in with that like disciplinary energy and be like, no, stop treating me like this, stop talking to me like this, standing up for yourself. That is gonna be that boundary, saying what you deserve and what you want, and kind of like putting your foot down with that in a nice way, right? But like in your own words with that. Do you have any other questions about the beach and your sister, Angel Wings? Okay. Ten of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. That's why you're fine. Just if something ends, if the vacation starts to go this way, steer it back on course. Because that ending or that however she acts or says or whatever says or does doesn't have to be the define the whole day. You can take back control and stay positive, right? Tens can end, oh, it's gonna ruin my whole day now. No, the ace is coming and say, let that just be that minute, that hour, that whatever it is, and then let it go. So let the 10 go and not rule the whole day. And the ace is gonna come as like to save the day. That's going to be you and your mindset and taking back control of the reins. King of Cups represents what? So the cups are all about emotions. It's like so this is the highest you can go with the cup. So that's complete emotional fulfillment. I've got control of my emotions. I'm not going to let them gonna get the better of me. It's a guy. Yeah, gender doesn't matter in tarot. King is just higher than queen. Again, we all have masculine and feminine energy within us. So gender doesn't really matter. But I think that's complete elevation. That's the highest you can go with your emotions. I'm the master of my emotions. So no matter what your sister does or says, you're not going to get to me, right? So you might also need to remember that because the King of Cups has got a good grip on reality and emotions and what's going on. And other people don't get the best of me because I'm in control of my emotions, right? That's what the King of Cups is about. Okay, cool. Awesome. You're welcome. All right. So we've got one more reading for the winner of the second game, which is Brenda. Let's go find Brenda's question. Well, let me get all these cards out of the way. Okay. Let's see what we got. Let me see. I'm just going back. I see there's a lot of questions here, guys, or a lot of comments here. Let me see where we were. Oh, good night, Kamal. I missed your message. Okay. Let me go back up. Okay. Let's see. Okay, Brenda wants to know how close am I to finding my kitty? Brenda, congratulations for winning the psychic game. 2 readings. I mean, I think we're over 30 days, but under 90 days, but let's see what we got. I wanted to shuffle these up. I didn't shuffle them for the last reading. Fun seems to be a theme. Yeah, apparently it's going on. Going on in the collective. Oh, Kamal says, thanks, Astoria. I got my answer in the collective card. I love that. I love that. Okay, let's see. This done. Let's get a couple cards out. All right, Brenda. Wow, Brenda. What did I say? More than 30 days, but like under the 90 days. And I grabbed my one deck. I can't even. Holy freaking Moses. What is 90 days? 3 months from now. I was like, I was just kind of shuffling. I was like, holy crap. That's what I feel like. So you're going to have a cat within 3 months for sure. Right. And I don't think it's going to come next week. That was my first impression. I was like, more than 30 days, but under 90 days. So there's the 90-day mark. So I don't even need to pull anything else. My psychic imprint with the cards like completely match. Brenda, anything else, let me know. I didn't mean for it to be a 2-second reading, but Jesus Christ, I can't even. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. If you have anything else, Brenda, let me know about the cat or the timeline. But I think actually sometimes those direct blunt readings are amazing. All right, let me just scroll to the chat for 1 second, guys. And we're going to wrap up today's session because we are pretty much done with everything we have planned. I'm just making sure there's no YouTube readings that are on here. Let's see. Okay, I'm just going to skim through and I'll address everybody in 1 second, guys. Biscuits, hi, hello, welcome. J. Marie Phoenix, hi, welcome. Sorry, guys, I've been in the middle of reading, so I'm just now getting caught up the chat. Kiki, practice makes perfect. Yes, love it, love it, love it. Theodora says, and don't forget me, please. I didn't have you on my list today. I had 11 people signed up back for March. I've just been doing readings for the winners of the psychic game. Let's see. Bianchi from YouTube. Hi, hello. Bojana. Hi from YouTube. Oh, I'm good. Thanks for asking, Bujana. How are you? Okay. No, I see your question. Give me 1 second. I'm going to address anybody that put a question in the chat. 1 second. Yep. J. Marie Phoenix, I see your question too. Give me 1 second. Okay. Aretha BG, hi, welcome. I see your question. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm just skimming through the chat. Okay, Angel Wing says, I'm gonna just ignore her. Perfect. Okay. That works too. Okay, Brenda's good. Awesome. Let me turn this off. We're good. Bojana, virtual hug. Love it. Love it. Virtual hug, real hug. Back to you. Okay. Okay, Theodora said, okay, thank you. Shakira, I just did your reading a couple weeks back. Did you see it? Shakira, you were on my wait list. You'd have to go back and check the description of the video. It was just a few weeks back, unless it was last week's. I do have last week's schedule in front of me. Let me see. No, it definitely wasn't last week, so it would have been before that. But Shakira, I just did your reading probably in the last 30 days sometime. Yeah, I see you guys' questions. I appreciate all you guys' questions. So if you guys are new, hi, welcome. My name is Astaria. Here's what we have every Tuesday. I'm live every Tuesday. We do schedule readings because I'm trying to get caught up with the wait list. So today we had 11 people scheduled for readings. They signed back up in March, guys. Yes, it's been like a 7-month wait list. So I've been trying to get the wait list caught up. After that, we always play a fun psychic game. The winner of the psychic game wins the mini bonus reading. We had 3 winners today, so we did 3 bonus readings. So we just wrapped those up. The only other thing I have going on Tuesdays are donation readings and oracle cards for brand new YouTube subscribers. But we just got through everything that was scheduled, so we're wrapping up the session. Okay, Shakira got my message. She's going to go back and look. Bojana loves your readings. Thank you. I'm great. Awesome. Appreciate you. Appreciate all you guys' support. Yeah, Dipishka, I see you're looking for a reading, but yeah, we're at the end of today. We did the 11 plus the 3, everything we did. Joandel, hi, hello, welcome. We're actually at the end of today's session, but don't worry, guys. I'm going to be back next Tuesday, same time, same place. Catch me back up on my YouTube channel Tuesday at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. And until then, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys got anything out of this video, do me a favor with that thumbs up button. This way I know you got something that resonated. If you guys haven't yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. There's a bell too. You want to hit the bell. Why? Because I do daily videos and I don't want you guys to miss out on any upcoming messages. That next message just might be the message that you need to hear today. All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next Tuesday. Till then, be blessed. Oh, thank you, Bujana. Thanks for the